Boo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new edition of Opinionate. My name's Murphy, and today, oh my god, we have some good stuff to talk about today. Nintendo has finally unveiled the Nintendo NX, now officially called the Nintendo Switch. It turns out the rumours that we've been hearing about so much in the past few months have been true. It is a hybrid between a home console and a portable console. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, obviously, it's a trailer. They're trying to sell the thing. Some of the situations that you see in the trailer where it's like people playing it in basketball courts, I don't think, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's most likely going to be people either playing it at home or then playing it in cars or planes on journeys. I don't see it being people playing it in a park, because you're going to get robbed. We also got to have a look at some of the games that are going to be coming to this thing. Now, we didn't get any official titles. The one that we already know about, which first appeared in the trailer, was the new Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But we also got to have a look at some of the other things coming to the system. We got a look at a brand new Mario 3D platformer that, again, we didn't get a title to. It looks like standard Mario fare. Yeah, more Mario is always a good thing. We also got to have a look at a new Mario Kart, which, yes, please be Mario Kart 9. Really love Mario Kart. We also got to see Skyrim on there, which was quite surprising, actually. I don't know if it's going to be the Skyrim remaster, which is coming out later this year, or if it's going to be just a straight-up port of the one that came out back in 2011. Time will tell. But playing Skyrim on the go, hell yeah. In terms of the system itself, it looks like it's a step in the right direction of what Nintendo originally wanted the Wii U to be. But of course, as we all know, that just didn't pan out. Now, the one thing that I really want to talk about is the controller. Now, the rumours that we've been hearing about in the past few months turned out to be true. You can take the controller apart, you can pop it on the side of the screen that you dock into the TV, and then you can take it away with you. One thing that was interesting with the controller is when people are able to stand the screen up, they can actually just use half the controller, and then they can play with two people. Don't know how that's going to work. How are you going to be able to control a game with just one half of a controller? Again, we'll see how that pans out. One thing that I am pleased to see is that we actually do get a more traditional controller that you can buy separate from the system that has more traditional grips, like an Xbox One controller or the PS4 controller, because I didn't want to be playing for hours and hours and hours on end with a cube in my hand. That just wouldn't feel right. Now, the past few years, Nintendo have obviously had a big focus on touchscreen. It's something they started with the DS, they brought it over to the 3DS, and they also brought it onto the Wii U. But this time I'm not entirely sure if they're carrying that over. Obviously you put the screen into a dock if you want to play it at home, so you're not going to have a touch screen when you just sat on your couch. So I can't imagine that they're going to implement touchscreen controls if you bring it on the go. I think if it is a touchscreen, then surely only certain games are going to have touchscreen controls. Like, I don't quite fully understand how that's going to work yet. I think the same might go for motion controls as well. Obviously, Nintendo had huge successes with the Wii about a decade ago with motion controls. And they tried to bring it over to the 3DS, if anyone remembers that. If you played the Ocarina of Time 3D remake, or if you played Mario Kart 7, those games had motion controls in them, but honestly, no one used them at all. So I don't know if they're going to bother bringing motion controls over. Maybe they will. Again, at the moment, it's still all speculation on that front. Something I was thinking about when watching the new trailer was when you look at people holding the controller, it doesn't matter if they're at home or if they're on the go. To me, I don't know, the build quality didn't look that good. Obviously, I can't say anything on that too much until I get my hands on it myself and try it out. But part of me thought like the controller looked kind of cheap. Again, I don't know, like that opinion could change. I also didn't like the look of the dock, where you put the screen when you want to play games on your TV. It looked like a bit of a weird device. I don't think I'd want that sitting next to my TV all the time. But then again, at the end of the day, it doesn't need to look too nice as long as it does as it's supposed to. Then I guess that's fine. One other doubt that I have about this thing that again could go away once I get my hands on this device is how well a game's going to run when you take them on the go. I assume they're going to run pretty well on the TV, but how's it going to run if you take it on the go? Theoretically, it should work when you're on the go, but we've just never had a console this powerful before that's portable. So I don't know, maybe Nintendo has worked their magic and they have been able to pull this off. But I hope there's no slowdown. I hope there's not that much lag when you're playing it on the go. Again, time will tell. Overall, do I think it's going to be a good console? Yeah, I hope so. Like, the teaser trailer certainly got me excited about this. I've always enjoyed playing Nintendo games on the go, and this certainly looks like it's going to be a great way to do that. Hopefully in the next few weeks and few months leading up to March 2017, when the device is released, we'll get some more information on some of the things that I've spoken about. Hopefully I can get a bit more of a judgment on how this thing's going to run, and hopefully we get some more idea of the games that are going to be coming to this thing. But yeah, I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is going to be the best console ever made, or do you think Nintendo has run out of ideas? Put your opinions down in the comments right below. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Boo! Now, one